Well, folks, it's official. The 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo have been postponed. The coronavirus has affected almost every country, and so we'll wait to see the best in the world compete. Brad Galley is here with the timeline and how athletes are reacting. Brad?
Sunday into Monday, Alan, the IOC said it was giving itself 4 weeks to decide the fate of the 2020 Summer Games. But like everything in the world, the timeline accelerated, and less than 48 hours later, the events have been postponed. It's the right decision, but it is also certainly historic. For days and weeks, the IOC and Japan's government insisted the Olympic Games would go on as scheduled. Sunday, Canada said it wouldn't send athletes, and then Australia added public concern. So the IOC said for the first time that night, the Games could be delayed. Less than 2 days later, they are.
If you look at the number of cases coming up every day, it's pretty clear that it would have been reckless to persist with trying to hold the Games in July of this year.
Summer 2021, that's the new date. They'll still be called the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. They just won't happen until the next calendar year.
That's the decision that we made as the IOC in conjunction with the Japanese authorities, who recognize the same sort of issues.
Obviously, as an athlete, you want to compete, but I think this is the right thing to do. I mean, what's going on right now in this moment is unprecedented, and it's bigger than any sport.
The Olympics have never been postponed for anything other than war. In 1916, 1940, and 1944, the Games were canceled because of world wars. The harsh reality comes for athletes, some who have trained their entire lives for their one shot at the Olympics. For others, like soccer star Carly Lloyd, this new reality is hitting home for her team.
It's challenging. For so many other sports, it's definitely different. There's sort of a timeline where you want to peak at the right moment, and I think there's a lot of athletes who haven't even qualified yet. I would imagine that this is going to be difficult, and there's going to be some athletes who aren't going to be able to compete with the postponement. But I think it was definitely the right thing to do.
The financial impact is jarring. Tokyo 2020 organizers estimate the losses will be between $12 billion and $25 billion. Glenda?
Tough, very tough, but necessary. Brad, thank you so much.